Have you ever found yourself sitting in a meeting trying to focus, but your attention keeps drifting to the person across the table who just can't stop bouncing their leg? Maybe you're at your desk, and the rhythmic tapping of a coworker's foot is all you can hear, even over the hum of the office. If your own leg starts bouncing in sympathy, or maybe in frustration, you might be what some call a Misokinesia master. It's not just you, this is a real thing, and it can make even the calmest person feel like they're about to lose it. If the sound of someone clicking their pen over and over makes you want to leap across the table and snatch it away, or if you've ever fantasized about flipping a table just to make the fidgeting stop, you're definitely not alone. These little movements can be surprisingly infuriating, and for some people, they're almost impossible to ignore. But why do these tiny, repetitive actions get under our skin so much? Believe it or not, there's actual science behind why you might be losing your cool. Researchers have been studying this phenomenon, and what they've found is both fascinating and a little bit reassuring. The word for this is misokinesia. Don't worry if you've never heard it before, most people haven't. It's a term that's only recently started to gain attention, even though the experience itself is incredibly common. But even if the word is new to you, the feeling probably isn't. You might deal with it every single day, especially if you work in a busy office, share a classroom, or even just ride public transportation. The discomfort can sneak up on you, turning a normal day into a test of patience. Misokinesia is what happens when repetitive movements, like someone tapping their foot under the desk, twirling their hair during a meeting, or even just shifting in their seat, start to feel like an assault on your senses. These aren't big, dramatic gestures, they're the small, almost unconscious habits that people do without thinking. Or maybe it's the constant drumming of fingers on a desk, the tapping of a pencil, or the endless clicking of a mouse. For most people, these things are just background noise. But for someone with misokinesia, they can be instantly irritating, like nails on a chalkboard, but with movement instead of sound. And here's the kicker, it's not just about being grumpy or easily annoyed. Your brain is actually wired to react this way. Scientists have discovered that misokinesia is linked to the way our brains process movement, especially when it's repetitive and out of our control. In fact, about 1 in 3 people are affected by misokinesia. That means if you look around your office or classroom, chances are you're not the only one side-eyeing that fidgety coworker. It's a lot more common than you might think, and it can make group settings especially challenging. So, what's really going on in your brain? Scientists believe it all comes down to something called mirror neurons. These are special brain cells that help us understand and empathize with other people by mirroring their actions in our own minds. It's what allows us to feel happy when we see someone smile or wince when we see someone stub their toe. But for people with misokinesia, those mirror neurons seem to get their wires crossed. Instead of helping you feel connected to the person fidgeting, they make you hyper-aware of the movement, and your brain interprets it as a threat or a distraction. The result? You just want the wiggling to stop, immediately. So, what can you actually do about it? If you find yourself getting irritated, try putting on some noise-canceling headphones even if the movement isn't making a sound. Sometimes, blocking out other distractions can help you focus and reduce your sensitivity to the fidgeting. Or, if you can, simply look away from the source of the movement. Taking a few deep breaths and practicing mindfulness can also help you regain your composure. Remind yourself that the person probably isn't even aware they're doing it, and it's not personal. Most importantly, remember, it's your brain, not the person, causing the annoyance. Understanding that misokinesia is a real biological response can help you be a little more patient with yourself and with others. Next time you're ready to snap at that pen clicker or leg bouncer, take a moment to pause. Remind yourself that your brain is simply playing tricks on you, and that you have the power to choose how you react. Maybe even try to find the humor in the situation. After all, we all have our quirks. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more fun science secrets you never knew you had. And remember, the next time someone's fidgeting drives you crazy, you're not alone. And now, you know exactly why.